In Contents, right-click the U.S. States layer and choose Attribute Table to open a table view. Open the Table View ribbon and examine its buttons. In the table view, narrow the state name field to a more suitable width by clicking and dragging the right border of the field. Right-click on the POP 2014 heading and choose Sort Ascending from the menu. In the lower right corner, slide the bar or use the drop-down to change the zoom level. Examine the text at the bottom that says 0 out of 51 selected, indicating that there are 51 records in this table, 50 states plus the District of Columbia. In Contents, right-click the U.S. Counties layer and choose Attribute Table. It opens as a new table view, most likely in the same window as the U.S. States table. Experiment with different ways to arrange the tables. Leave them with the map on top and the two tables side by side underneath. Click the Title tab of each table. The currently active table will have a blue tab, and commands selected from a ribbon will affect only that table. Click the U.S. States Title tab to make it the active table. Click Table View Selection, Select by Attributes. To open the Select Layer by Attributes tool in the Geoprocessing pane. Make sure the layer is set to U.S. states and enter the expression POP 2014 is greater than 5 million. Click the green check mark to verify that the expression is correctly formatted. Run the tool. Close the U.S. Counties table to better see the U.S. States table. Click the Show Selected Records button at the bottom of the U.S. States table to view only the selected records. Click the Show All Records button to show them all again. Click the Switch button in the table window. Clear the selected set by clicking the Clear Selection button in the table window. In the Geoprocessing pane, open the Summary Statistics tool. Set the input table to U.S. states and name the output table U.S. Minority Totals. Click the Add Many button next to Field to show a list of field names. Check the following: Amer S, Asian, Black, Han Pi, Hispanic, Multrace, and White. Click Add when finished checking the boxes. Accept some as the statistic for each field. Leave the case field blank. Click Run. Leave the tool open when it finishes. Open the U.S. Minority Totals table and examine the statistics. In Contents, right-click the U.S. Minority Totals table and choose Properties. Examine the different settings of the table view. Then close the Properties window. Click Map Selection, Select. In the map, hold down the Shift key and click on Washington, Oregon, and California so that all three are highlighted or selected. Return to the geoprocessing pane. The Summary Statistics tool should still be open with the same fields requested previously. Change the name of the output table to Pacific Minority Totals. If the fields went blank, specify them again. Run the tool and leave it open. Open the Pacific Minority Totals table and compare the statistics to the U.S. totals. Click the U.S. States table to view it. Click Clear to clear the selected records. Return to the Summary Statistics tool in the Geoprocessing pane. Change the name of the output table to Subregion Totals. Set the case field to Subregion. Run the tool. Open the Subregion Totals table and examine the results. Close all of the open tables. Turn off U.S. states in the Contents pane and turn on 1/14th Congress. Open the table for the 1/14th Congress layer. Examine the fields, especially noting the field named Party. Choose Table, View, Selection, Select by Attributes. Set the layer name to 1/14th Congress and click Add Clause. Enter the expression Party is equal to Democrat. Run the tool. Examine the number of selected records at the bottom of the table. Click the Clear button in the 1/14th Congress table to clear the selected records. In the Geoprocessing pane, open the Frequency tool. Set the input table to 1/14th Congress and the output table to Count Districts 114. Set the frequency field, e.g. the case field, to Party. The summary field is optional. It will sum any field for each category. Set it to the SQMI field in order to determine the total area controlled by each party. Run the tool. Open the Count Districts 114 table to examine it. Clear and reopen the Frequency tool in the Geoprocessing pane. Set the input table to 1/14th Congress. Name the output Discs per State. Set the frequency field to State ABBR and run the tool. Open the new Discs per State table. Right-click the frequency field and choose Sort Descending. Close all the tables and save the project. Open the Subregion Totals table. Click Table View, Field, Fields to open the Fields view. Examine the rows of fields and the columns of field properties. Examine the different types of data in the Data Type field and compare to Table 7.1. Examine the Current Layer drop-down in the Fields view, Subregion Totals.